Hello everybody, my name is Rachel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I have a new fun collection to play with. This is the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collection. I got a whole bunch of the products sent to me in PR, so I'm going to demo them today. I will leave a link to Lethal's website down below in the description box. At the moment that you are seeing this, it is not currently available for purchase quite yet. It will be available on May 29th, but any information that I do have, I will put in the description box. Everything that I'm using on my face that's not part of the collection will also be in the description box. I would love to know as I'm going through these products, especially if you're a fan of Adventure Time, what's your opinion on these products? Do you think they did a good job? Do you think it matches with the TV show? I will say I am not a fan of the show. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it. I'd never even heard of it before this collection, but I do think the packaging on everything looks really, really nice. And that is not a surprise. I've really enjoyed Lethal Cosmetics in the past, so yes. All right, let's get to demoing the products. So first let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Adventure Time Candy Kingdom Pressed Powder Palette. Something very cool about this palette is the cover is actually like squishy and puffy. I've never seen a brand do something like that before. So it's very different. It's very cool. Again, I don't have a ton of information on any of these products because they haven't really posted much about it at the moment of filming. But this is a palette that was made in China. It is vegan and cruelty-free. So this is a 24 shade palette. As you can see, it's very heavily colorful. According to me, it matches the packaging really nicely. Again, let me know if this is the aesthetic of the show. Apparently with all of this packaging, it seems like a very colorful show. And I will link down below Lethal Cosmetics' YouTube channel. They did recently upload a video going through all the products, giving the pricing, giving, of course, the descriptions of everything. They're gonna do a really good job with that, better than I can. Like I said, I will link it down below. But they did say that this is a colorful palette, but it's deliberately not a rainbow palette. So yeah, I can definitely see that. There are a lot of colors of the rainbow in here, and I would say that this seems to be mid-tone to light in the mattes. There is one dark blue, but the rest of the mattes are pretty mid-tone to light. A really good selection of shimmers. I guess some of them are special shimmers, some of them are metallics, and I can just tell by looking at them, and I have swatched this palette, that there are different textures of shimmers in here. So the palette is gonna retail for $59. So let's play with this palette, and I'm basically going to introduce products as I go along rather than give you all of the products right at the beginning. So let's create a look with the palette. I have already primed my eyes. I wanna go do something very light and bright. Of course, because there's not a lot of dark shades in here. I wanna first go into the shade James 2, which looks pretty close to my skin tone, but I'm curious. Yeah, this one is basically my skin tone, so I guess that was kind of pointless, but might as well do it on the other eye because I'm already here. Now I want to go into the shade Cinnamon Bun, which is just a really pretty, kind of warmer cinnamon bun brown. Yeah, there we go, that's nice. Ooh, it's got like a peachy undertone, really pretty, and really pigmented. I really enjoyed the Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadow formula, especially the collaboration they did with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I thought those eyeshadows were unbelievable. I'm gonna take that same shade and run it on my lower lash line as well. I wanna add the shade Royal Tart right here, which is like a warm pink. And I'm gonna put this in the crease as well as in the outer corner. And once again, I'm gonna take that same shade and put it on my lower lash line. I'm losing the flannel, it's too hot. It is too hot here in Florida. So excuse my sports bra combo. Just had a break from work, that's why I'm here filming. So I have the NYX glitter primer I'm putting all over my lid to prepare for one of the shimmers. I wanna go in with this shimmer called Nettie. It looks really pretty, like a corally peach. Ooh, so pretty. Definitely feels quite a bit textured, and I will say for a lot of the shimmers in this palette, they do feel textured, but when I spread it out with my finger with that NYX glitter primer underneath, it is looking smoother than I thought it might. That is such a pretty shade, don't you think? sparkly. Oh, I forgot that there's a headband. I'm gonna put the headband on. So this is the Finn the Human headband. How cute is this? And on the top it has a picture of his headband. And it's one of these just like stretchy. It'd be really good to wash your face off. Like put this on your head while you're washing your face, and it has the Adventure Time little logo tag there. I have already put my foundation on though.
2 hours later.
What do we think? Are the ears cute? They look kind of cute. The headband retails for $13. It's very cute. So there are 2 liquid eyeliners that come in the collection. So this is what the packaging looks like. Super cute. We have Gunter and Ice King. These eyeliners are gonna retail for $15 each. We have one that's a black and one that is like an icy glitter. Here's my only thing. These, especially the black, it seems pretty darn goopy. I'm not sure that I would want to go directly on with this onto my eye. Just a lot of product comes out on the wand here. But I think I want to use the Ice King, this glittery one. I want to put this kind of in the inner corner. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take the matte white called Marshmallow Kids right here. I'm going to put this in my inner corner first. And now I'm going to take the eyeliner and just kind of go over the inner part of my lid here with it. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow, it's like an icy iridescent blue-green. Wow, is that beautiful. I'm actually just gonna bring it down here. I don't know if you can see it as well. Wow, is that beautiful. Sparkly. So we have 2 kind of lip care products to talk about. Tree Trunks. It says, a fly landed on my pie. That's no good, bye-bye. Doesn't make sense to me, but it may make sense to you. And this is a lip scrub that has like an apple pie scent. That smells really good. Now, I don't use lip scrubs ever, so I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna put this away to give to somebody else, but just wanted to let you know about it. And then we have the Peppermint Butler Lip Mask. This I will get a lot of use out of. I love peppermint. It's like one of my favorite scents ever. And I love me a lip mask. So it has the swirls, the cover. It comes with a little scooper, which I usually end up losing shortly after. And then the swirl is so satisfying. I'm about to ruin it though. And while I'm doing that, and the lip products, these lip products retail for $15 each. I'm gonna use the pocket mirror, the BMO pocket mirror, and have a lenticular cover like that. And it is like a, like a flip phone style double mirror. The mirror retails for $13. I definitely picked up way too much. Oh, I love peppermint. This is nice. It's pretty thin, but it feels very emollient on the lips. Definitely gonna get a lot of good use out of this because I love peppermint. Ooh, I picked up too much. Uh-oh. All right, I went off camera. I added some bronzer, some liner, some mascara. All of that will be listed in the description box. And I was kind of looking closer at this lip mask and it definitely looks pink. It definitely has a tint to it. So that's something unique. A lot of lip masks I feel like are pretty just clear. So let's talk about another product in the collection. This is the Jake the Dog makeup bag. If you purchased anything or saw anything from the Avatar The Last Airbender collection, the makeup bag that they had in that collection, this is very, very similar, same shape and everything. And then on the inside, we have this really cute print as well. And it has a little tail, so cute. This is going to retail for $29. Now let's move on to cream blush. There are, I didn't know this at the time, but since I've seen their social media, there are 4 different cream blushes in the collection. I got the Marceline one, and it is like a black cream blush. I love that it looks like her hair. Super creative. And when I did swatch this on my hand, it turned almost like a purple color once it was on my hand. So let's give this a shot. It seemed really emollient, and the cream blushes are going to retail for $17 each. It's different. I'll be honest, it's not like my go-to. It's not my go-to color. I think if you have a deeper skin tone than me, this is gonna look really nice. It does look a little bruisey on me, but you'll have to let me know what you think. I will say it blended quite easily. I didn't have any problems blending it, but let's let that kind of sit there for a little while, see if it kind of changes. But now my favorite color, I kind of wish they had sent me, there was one that was like orange. I would have really liked that one, but it's all good. Formula-wise, it feels nice. The packaging feels really nice, but not really my color. Let me know what you think. So we have a couple of lip glosses that came out in the collection. This is what the packaging looks like. Finn the Human and Jake the Dog. I think this is my favorite packaging of anything in the collection. They have these rubber tops. I don't know, it's so nostalgic to me. I feel like these were on top of like pencils when I was a kid, and they're rubber, so cute. Or I mean, they're plastic, but they're rubbery plastic, and they come off the top. So we have Jake the Dog, which is the yellow one, and Finn the Human, which is the blue one. So really fun. These lip glosses retail for $17.50 each. I'm gonna use Jake the Dog, which seems to be, they both have like a lot of sparkle with them, a lot of like shifts, almost like a multi-chrome type of gloss. And it has a brush tip applicator, which you don't see very often with glosses. So that should be interesting. That's really pretty. It's very, very balmy. It doesn't have like a big slickness to it like a lot of lip glosses do. That blush is getting more pigmented as it's sitting there, isn't it? I might have gone overboard. The gloss is really pretty. Like I can see the pink and yellow sparkles, really pretty. Feels very nice. Doesn't smell like anything. Lethal Cosmetics lip products usually don't have scent, so that could be a good thing for you depending on what you're looking for. And then the last product in the collection that I want to demo with you is the Lady Rainicorn highlighter. Same packaging as the blush. And this is a rainbow striped highlighter. I don't know how well I was able to capture it on the swatches because of the lighting, but it is like a striped rainbow situation. So what I'm gonna do, I actually just wanna kind of swirl it all together. The highlighter retails for $23. I kind of just want to swirl it all together like this. You could use your finger and just run it across and then run it across if you want the actual stripes. But I think I want to just mix it together. Look at this blush, you guys. Way too much for me. Wow, okay. But let's do that. Wow, that is a really, really fun, look at that. That is a really fun highlighter. It definitely has sparkle to it, but I can definitely see the multicolors. It's very clearly a rainbow-esque look. Wow, that is very unique and pretty. I can't really say that I have another highlighter in my collection quite like this. So, all right, let me go off camera. I'm gonna try to diffuse the blush situation, get myself together, finish up the look, and I will come back to give you my initial thoughts. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? Well, I'll be honest with you, this blush is kind of distracting me a lot. I tried to put the like pressed powder over top of it, so it did at least bring it back away from my nose. but just know that that cream blush is very pigmented, and it's one of these ones that like develops while it's sitting on the cheek. So I would definitely suggest going with a very small amount of product, letting it sit, seeing how it develops, and then you can add more. I wouldn't just like pile it on right away thinking that what you see is what you get. So I do feel like as time is going on, it's getting more and more and more pigmented. By the way, my air conditioning's on. Sorry if you can hear it. It is so hot in here. I can't shut it off. So yeah, I will say I really love the packaging on everything. I think it's done really well. This is coming from someone who is not a fan though. So, I mean, it just seems like really good quality packaging. I can't see it being not well received, especially if you are a fan. I feel like you would even get the things and appreciate the things more than I could. I love the little plastic rubbery packaging on the lip glosses. I really like this lip gloss. I think it's very pretty. I'm not much of like a multi-chrome gloss person, but I feel like this is a little bit more on the subtle side for sure. I love the Peppermint lip mask. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. I always love having a headband. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. A pocket mirror. I actually really enjoy this highlighter. I think it's so special, so pretty. You're getting that rainbowy shine. And it's not overly chunky. It is sparkly, but I think it's really pretty. And the palette is, although it's not in my perfect color scheme, because I am much more of a neutral lover, I really enjoy this look that I got with it today. The mattes worked great. They blended great. They were pigmented, but they weren't like sticking to my eyes, hard to blend. The shimmer that's on my lid is super pretty. The eyeliner that I used, so beautiful. I think it really adds something to the look. So very happy with that. But it's just the blush, I think, is the one thing that I don't know. Do I recommend this? I think if you're looking for an extremely pigmented, like pinky purple blush, there's probably not that many on the market, so this could be for you. But anyway, I would love to know your thoughts after watching this video. Are you gonna pick anything up from the collection? Are you going to skip on it? Are you a fan? Or have you never heard of the show just like me? Whatever it is, let me know, and I will see you in another video really soon. Bye.